Guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me on another one of my paper pumpkin unboxing videos. This is September 2016's kit, and so what I'm going to do is open it up, show you all the contents, and then make the project. So I don't know what we are receiving this month. In years past, it's always been a Halloween themed kit, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's probably what it is, but let's go ahead and open it up. And if this is your first time seeing a paper pumpkin unboxing video and you are not familiar with paper pumpkin, this is a monthly subscription kit through Stampin' Up. So what you do is you subscribe to it, and it's on a monthly basis, and it comes directly to your house. So it's $19.95 a month. That does include shipping, so the only thing that you would add to the cost is tax. And I will have a link below of how to subscribe and become one of my paper pumpkin customers. All right, so let's see here. Okay, I see a jack-o'-lantern. So I was right. Okay, so in the paper pumpkin kit, we always get exclusive stamp sets. And this is the only way to get it. And if you are one of my customers, you receive alternate projects every month. I would say anywhere between 5 to 8 to 10 projects every month. It kind of varies. So that is another one of my perks for being one of my subscribers. So we have here this great photopolymer stamp set. It says a happy hello to you, no tricks, just treats, happy Halloween to you, something good to eat, and then there's these fun little builder icons. So the Stampin' spot we are getting this month is Old Olive, and one of the great things about paper pumpkin is we receive anywhere between 1 to 2 Stampin' spots in our kit every month, and the colors do not repeat in a 12-month calendar year. So after being a subscriber for 12 months, you have a really nice little supply of the little portable Stampin' spots, which I love to take when I'm traveling and things like that. All right, wow, what do we have here? Let me go ahead and take this out. Oh my goodness. They're like little test tubes. Okay, so it's called something, whoops, the box is falling. Something good to eat. Oh, adorable. So these are going to be perfect to give away as Halloween treats. So you fill up the little test tubes with candy, and it's got the little cork stopper. I've got a cracked one, of course. There we go. I'll call Stampin' Up about that and see what I can do about that. Look how cute. All right, so let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we've got 16 of these. So let's go ahead and open up our kit. So it looks like we're going to be making the tags to go onto the little test tubes. So I don't have any candy in my house just yet, so we'll just have to pretend. I don't, I guess you could put M&Ms in there, Skittles, that kind of thing. All right, and so also along with the kit, we always get our adhesive. So really, it's an all-inclusive kit. The only thing that you need to provide are scissors. When you subscribe for the very first time, you get a D block. This isn't the block that you get. This was what we originally got. It's like a thin profile style acrylic block. So you get one of these the first time you subscribe, so you just keep this for future kits. And then the only thing I always recommend is just a pair of scissors and some extra snail. So that's really all you need. All right, so let's see what we have here today. So we've got the stamp set. I've already showed you that in the Stampin' spot. 16 food safe tubes, 3 sheets of adhesive banners. So that's what these are. 3 sheets of printed die cut labels. Cute. So this one has pumpkins and sunflowers. This one is blank. This is gold foil, and then this is black. And then this has like a bubbling cauldron, and then a little black kitty cat. How cute is that? And then 5 yards of linen thread and 35 adhesive dots. Oh, and look, this is brand new. If they've been doing this, I haven't noticed this. So they finally are giving us coordinating Stampin' Up colors. So that's really nice. So it's basic black, crushed curry, old olive, pumpkin pie, rich raspberry, and soft suede. It's usually been pretty easy to figure out, but that's really nice that they're now telling us that. All right, so let's go ahead and make, you know, I don't think this is going to take very long, so why don't we go ahead and make, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 different types of tags. So why don't we just make a few and see what happens. Now, because I'm doing this live and seeing this for the very first time, I do follow the directions precisely the way that Stampin' Up! Tells us to do them. So, of course, you know, this is your own kit. You can do it however you want. But the great thing with the alternative projects that I do, they're completely different. You know, it could just be using a stamp set and making something completely different, like a card, using whole different kind of products. So that's the great thing about these stamps. I treat them like gold. These are they're just adorable and so versatile. So what I always tell my customers is, you know, if the kit isn't what exactly you were expecting or hoping for, don't be disappointed. Think out of the box and see how you can use these stamps and these products in a different way if making, you know, little candy treats isn't your thing. All right, so we're going to do the little kitty cat and cauldron, and they have us stamping these 2 guys. So we'll do this one first, and I'm going to put this on my grid mat to straighten it up. So this is a nice little trick. So what I like to do is to put the photopolymer stamp here on my grid mat and line one of the words up on the line, and then pick it up from there, and so that ensures that it's straight. And then the other thing I like to do is to get my paper piercing mat. This gives us a really nice cushion to stamp and get a good image. Now, since I already have the full-size ink pad of Old Olive, I'm just going to go ahead and use that instead of opening up that Stampin' spot. And so this one says something good to eat, and we're going to stamp that on the bubbling cauldron. So I'm just going to do one of these. Look how easy that was. You know, actually, that kind of had a funny impression. So this is, I should have done this before. One of the things that I do say with photopolymer stamps is that if you kind of get, like here, I'll show you. See how that kind of has like almost like, you know, a bubbly impression. Sometimes that happens with photopolymer stamps. So the trick is stamp it a few times before stamping it on your project, and that kind of primes it. If that doesn't work, you can always take like an eraser. Here, I'll just use, this is my adhesive remover, and I just kind of rub it over the photopolymer stamp a few times, and then let me clean it. This is my Stampin' scrub. This is still wet from earlier today. Get all that rubber stuff off, and then, yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so let's try this again. And we should get a lot better. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. Yeah, that's a lot better. So if you can see the original one, and then after I did that, how much better that looks. I stamped it a little bit too high, but anyway, you can see that. So I would recommend doing that. Okay, so let's do the kitty cat. And the kitty cat is Happy Halloween. We're gonna do that one. So we're using this one, Happy Halloween to You. Okay, there we go. Okay, so again, I'm gonna stamp off a few times on this just scratch piece of paper. Okay, so we're just going to come to one of these little kitty cats. And there we have it. All right, so we've got those two, so we'll go ahead and finish the stamping. So let's see. So the sunflower and pumpkin are using the same stamp, a Happy Hello to You. So there you go. So that's not even Halloween related. That's just completely, you know, that can be fall. Doesn't even, you can just give it to somebody who needs a pick-me-up, or you just want to say hi. So that's the great thing. So it, you know, it has some Halloween phrases in there and themes, but some general fallish themes as well. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp this twice. Once on the sunflower, and then once on the pumpkin. Cute. Okay, and then this last one is using the No Tricks, Just Treats. Okay, so let's stamp this up a few times, make sure we've got a good impression. Okay, that looks good. And I'm just going to do this once here on one of the black ones. All right, so all of the stamping is done. Okay, so I've got one of the test tubes, and then all you're going to do is you're just going to take the little banner sticker and peel it off, and you're just going to attach it to the front, or to, you know, the tube. I guess there's not really a front when it's round. So just like that. And then I'll do the little kitty cat. And then go ahead and take your glue dots. I'm just going to use my roll since I've got it right here. And I'm just going to put one at the bottom and the top. And then you're just going to attach it here in the middle. Gotta love easy projects like this. Okay, and then pretend, you know, you fill it up with whatever goodies you want to fill it up with. I mean, you could do, you know, if you're really healthy, I don't know what kid would like you, but you could fill it up with raisins, with nuts. You know, maybe if you're giving it to a friend who's trying to, you know, eat healthier. But, you know, if it's kid, I'd recommend candy. And then, let's see, what did I do with my twine? Oh, here we go. Okay, and then it says to get approximately 10 inches of the linen thread, and we're going to wrap it around. Wrap it around the bow, around the tube, I should say, and then tie a bow. Okay, guys, sorry, I had to do that off camera. I had to like actually sit down and put this in between my knees so that it would hold steady. So while I do this, and you know, you may actually want to put this part on before you do the sticker. But anyway, you wrap the twine around twice around the test tube, and then tie the bow. So, and then, so what I did here, let me show you. Get some more twine. It's really simple. Okay, so you've got your tube right here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start in the front and then just come around on both sides like that, and then tie a knot, and then tie a bow like that. So that's really easy. All right, so I'm just going to cut my tails. And there you have it, just an absolutely adorable little project. Okay guys, well I hope you liked today's project. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about being a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can reach out to me.